Good day. My name is Queen Jefferson, an evangelist, a talk show host, and a spiritual motivator. Subano is an African proverb that I say everywhere I go. It simply means I see you, I hear you, and I honor you. My brothers and sisters, I stand as tall as I do, for I stand on the backs of my ancestors. Had it not been for them and them that lost their lives, I would not have this privilege to be able to pass on the baton of knowledge. Where there's knowledge, there is power. Power to make a difference in our communities. I say to you again, Subano, I see you, I hear you, and I honor you. Can you understand your pain? Becoming your greatest self. I want to share with you a 5-step sure way that you can begin to live the greatest life that you can ever imagine. Now, before we do that, I'd like for you to get a piece of paper and a pen. I'll wait. You can stop the tape. Welcome back. Now, what I would like for you to do is write down, who are you? How do you see yourself? I want you to write it, or I want you to draw. How do you see yourself? When I did this particular activity, I see myself as a tree. A tree is a foundation. I come from a very strong foundation. My father is a pastor. My mother was an evangelist. I had very good sisters and brothers. And I had a very healthy family. However, I didn't see myself as positive. I see myself as less than, not as smart as. So I didn't visualize myself as being able to be successful or being able to do the great things that my mother told me that I could do. Point number 2, what is your pain? I want you to write that down. You might have to write a couple of sentences. What is your pain? I want to share with you my pain. When I was growing up, I thought that maybe I could be something. I remember finding out at the age of 27 that my last name was not my last name, that my father was not my biological father. That was great pain to me. But the greatest pain is when I lost my mother. I was very, very close to her. And I felt, if she's gone, what would I do? How would I be successful without her? I learned that I had to depend on the greatest person or the spirit that could ever be, and that is God. God directed my path. I had to begin a relationship with God so that I can begin to move into my greatest level of purpose. That is the 3rd step. What is your purpose? I know many of you may get stuck on this, but write down what you think your purpose is. What is my purpose? My purpose is to motivate and educate people nationally and internationally. I have been able to be a spiritual, holistic speaker for over 25 years. I understood my purpose once I understood my talent and my gift. Now, the next step, number 4, how do you see yourself? If you were successful, how would you see yourself if you were successful? Write down what is success to you. What was success to me? I began to visualize myself being on television. I began to visualize myself living in Washington, D.C. when I lived in Kansas. I began to visualize myself interviewing the President of the United States. I began to visualize myself going to other countries, speaking for a living. All of those things I have accomplished. That's because I visualized myself. I put up pictures. I began to see myself doing it even before I did it. Now, step number 5. What is your God-given talent? I have a God-given talent. I want you to write down your gift. It may be singing. It may be writing. It may be cooking. But write down your God-given talent. Something that you do without thinking. What is my God-given talent? My God-given talent is to help others to begin their understanding what their purpose is. Begin their healing. Start from where you are and begin to move into your fulfilling your gift, your talent. Never forget where you've come from, but have a vision of where you would like to go. Now that you have written down all 5 of these things, I want you to make space in your room, in your home, where you live. I want you to put it up. I want you to see it every day. I want you to be thankful for where you are. This is my starting point. This is where I start to begin to help you to move into your greatest potential, your greatest life ever. Live in the magic of life. Live in the right now. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is just a promise, but you have right now to write your life, to create your purpose, to manifest your gift. I want you to contact me for more information on motivational presentations, on workshops. You can contact me at reginajefferson.com or visit my website at www.yourvoicetojoy.com. That www.yourvoicetojoy.com. And never forget the pleasure of the journey. Peace.
And we're out. That was better. That was a good one.